2, 1. So we were going to be doing a whole new show today talking about French people. Now the other day I was watching the ABC broadcast, and they were talking about how in France some cafes were a little bit ticked off the owners because the smoking ban took in effect. Some people are restricted not to smoke in their premises, whether it's cafe, restaurants. And in California, that happened in 1997. At first, it did affect business, but people can go outside, or you can designate areas for smoking. Don't disrespect other people for the secondhand smoke. Perhaps other people like to go to the cafes without smelling certain cigarettes. You're not selling Cuban cigars or English Jamestown Blackstone tobacco. You're selling French cigarettes, so I don't see what the beef is, something we did 11 years ago. Now in France, we have a whole new show. And basically what we're going to be doing is a whole new show talking about France. Since France has all the money, and we're going to do a show on French people and French images. Keep in mind, this is a show for mature audiences. And basically all we're going to do is talk about France and some of the good things and not so good things, since you guys are talking about the issue regarding the smoking and non-smoking in cafes. Now this is France right here. We're going to get a nice picture here of the tower. Awesome country, awesome people, but it's funny because I'm studying some of the history of France and just French people. They were showing French people on the cafes and just the way they look, and I thought French people looked kind of funny, so I started, I don't know, it was kind of funny. I thought we're going to do a whole new, I'm going to do a whole show today for Saturday night. We're going to just talk about France and French people and how they look, and just, we're not going to try not to laugh. We're going to talk about French onion soup and also brie. Right now I'm going to go get my Starbucks Italian roast. I was going to get French roast, which I like French roast, but I chose the Italian roast. I don't know, I just wanted the Italian roast. You guys want to smell the Italian roast coffee? Anyway, horrible. We're also going to talk about Denzel Washington and some of the good things. I was watching some of the films, some of the older movies Denzel Washington was doing, starting with The Siege. And what the fuck kind of horse shit with that towel head smear? What kind of shit is that? Anyway, I like that scene with Denzel Washington and Bruce Willis when he looked good. Anyway, don't worry, we're all bald doing the Howie Mandel. Also, I was worried about my appearance, but Howie used to have curly hair like Sean Salisbury. You were bald the other day in New York, didn't really